Okay, Reggie, before we get into today's segment, is there anything you would like to speak on or talk about first?
Man, shout out to the Erie Gangs. Happy birthday. It's y'all month. It's y'all time of the year. Enjoy. I hope y'all enjoying y'all spring time of the year. This is my favorite time of the year. I like springtime over even summertime. And a couple of people birthdays, give them some shout outs. Y'all know there's a lot of Aries that come over here on Bomb First. A lot of Aries. From Mob James to Whack 100. Yeah, boy. Even old compulsive liar ass Suge Knight. My boy Bob Gotti. A lot of Aries. So shout out to the Erie Gangs. Don't forget to support the book, Confessions of a Label Boss. Yeah, pick that up. It's on Amazon. Y'all can get it autographed by me personally. Y'all say I'm going to jail, so y'all might want an autograph picture or a book from your boy Reggie Wright. Might be a collectible. Or y'all can also order it on the Bomb First YouTube channel page. Let's see, what else? That definitely merchandise, the t-shirts, pick it up. The Bomb First t-shirts. Other than that, man, let's get going. It's going to be a great, great, great week.
You know, Reggie, ever since the city situation happened and we've been covering it ongoing, it reminds me how important it is to have a good lawyer on your team. That's why I'm glad to bring to you Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm. They have over 1,000 attorneys operating in all 50 states, and when you are seriously hurt, your injury could be worth millions. Morgan & Morgan don't settle for the lowball offers. They fight for every dollar you deserve if you become their client. Just recently, they achieved some significant verdicts for their clients, $12 million in Florida, 34 times the highest insurance offer, and $26 million in Philadelphia, which is over 40 times the highest insurance offer. With Morgan & Morgan, there's no upfront costs and the fee is absolutely free unless you win. And it only takes a few minutes to see if you have a case. If you've ever been seriously injured, your case can be worth millions, and you're only a few clicks away from finding out if you could change your life. It's easy to start your claim now. You can visit forthepeople.com/bomb, or you can scan the QR code with your phone's camera in the corner. Okay, so I wanted to ask you about, I know last week's taping session, you asked that the person interviewing Suge to ask him about the 5 security guards to clear that up. It turns out that he doubled down on that, saying that he did make a call for 5 extra security guards and that he had paid for them to all have their guns on them at the time of the Tupac incident in Vegas. Did you see this segment, and do you have any comments or response to it?
Yeah. Y'all know. As soon as I heard that and I heard him say that, I started calling people to have him call me. And he called me. Like, what's up, Reg? What's up? I said, yeah. Why your lying ass keep lying on me? And lying talking about you called me and asked me for 5 security guards. He said, I didn't say that. I said, yes, you did. He said, no, nigga, I ain't never say I called you. He said, I told Frank to call you. I'm like, huh? What? So you saying you told Frank to call me? So now that's what you're saying now? Yeah, I told Frank to call you after that shit happened. I said, well, he didn't call me. Well, I didn't know how I'm supposed to know. I said, well, then you need to say that and stop saying you called me because you got this gap-toothed motherfucker that's building this whole channel off of that. And this snitch that say he been talking to you. You talk to rats now? You been talking to snitch joke? That's what he been telling everybody. Oh, no. I don't even know that motherfucker. You know I don't fuck with them. You know I don't be calling nobody. Yeah, okay, whatever, sure. So that's what his response to me was. But did y'all hear the other? And like I keep trying to tell y'all, we do misspeak on things and all that, so I give him the benefit of the doubt. But did y'all hear that nigga say he was paying security guards $350 an hour? $350 an hour? Y'all add that up on a 12-hour shift. How much that is? I wish I was. Man, okay. But I think he just messed up because it was $350 a day that he was paying the right way for the bodyguards. Like I said, the people that work studios and stuff in the office and stuff like that had an hourly rate. And I think at that time it was only like $28 an hour that the company makes. Y'all got to understand what people were paying back in those days. I think the cops was only making like $20 an hour then for off-duty job. Yeah, they were making $25 an hour. So, hey, that's what his response is. I don't know. The only way he's going to clear it up is for apparently Art to ask. He has been asking and putting the questions that I've been suggesting that he asked him in, a little ways. So now the next question of the week that I would like for you to address him, Mr. Dialogue, because I know you keep playing stuff for him and going over there on Vlad channel and since you're a membership and trying to get ahead of this stuff, I want you to ask him about this. You remember that guy from the Bunny Hunters that said they took him in the bathroom and punked him out of $500,000? Hopefully you can ask him about that situation. Let's see if he'll be man enough to respond to that and tell us how that went down. But anyway, yeah, that was his claim. That's his response to me. But he's right. They were supposed to have been armed. I have always said that the bodyguards were supposed to have been armed. Who I said I agreed with and allowed George to tell me, my security, not to have guns was one time inside of the nightclub, Club 662, because we were having a special inspection that day for him to finally get the clearance on the nightclub to be in his name. That was a big thing. He probably didn't know about all that because the attorneys, George Calise and the person that he had running Club 662, we're all dealing with that. Suge is just like a get it done type person. Get it done. He wasn't hands-on on the ins and outs and all of that at that time. But for all those that are saying I'm lying and I disarmed the security, I hope y'all play this for him so you can hear what was said. Because I'm going to keep beating y'all up with this so y'all can stop listening to all these clowns with these motherfucking lies talking about Reggie disarmed security. Because this is what y'all hero, Frank Alexander, had to say.
In this particular time when I got to Vegas the night before September 6th, on September 7th, we had a meeting at this attorney's office. And at this attorney's office, his name was George Clinesis, something like that. And we were told by him, this attorney, that we couldn't carry out guns and this and that, blah, 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 to the club that night. And it was three of us, like Michael Moore was one of them, myself, and Al Gittins, who is still with Snoop to this day, said, no, we carrying our guns. We're going to, we worked it out to where we were going to carry our guns, but we were going to have to leave them in our car while we were inside the club. Okay. And that's how my gun ended up in my car and not on my person that day. And I didn't have time to get my gun because my gun was on the other side of the valet where I had parked earlier that day. And when Pac and Suge was ready to go, they were ready to go. And I couldn't get to my car. I had a SL 500 also, at that time. And I couldn't get to it, so I didn't have it. And Pac, I was getting in the car with Pac and Suge. I literally had my hand on the back door, opening the back door. And Pac stopped me and turned and said, hey, Frank, here's the keys to Kadada's car. You go drive with the Outlaws so you could be our designated driver and drive us back after we leave the club.
So would y'all please stop letting motherfuckers telling y'all Reggie disarmed the security? Would y'all please stop telling Suge all this bullshit in his ear so he can get to the truth? And stop throwing these little subliminal jabs towards Reggie? Because I'm starting to pick up that your ass is trying to say I had something to do with the murder of Tupac. on this YouTube airline or airway. But thank God, we've been talking for the last 3 or 4 months, Suge. Thank God, huh? You know what I mean. I don't have an Apple phone. So my phone don't beep when it's getting taped. Peace, Bomb First.